Within seconds, the names of Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei resonated, as if drawing us into a story too real to be mere acting, yet too mysterious to be certain. What was really happening between them? Why did every small interaction feel so different? The public spotlight was once again on these two young stars, not just because of the project they were starring in together, but because of something much deeper, a connection that was hard to describe in words. Fans began to notice that something was changing, something that could no longer be hidden behind the camera. It all started with their natural chemistry on screen. It wasn't just professionalism, but a warmth that felt real. The lingering gazes, the uninhibited smiles, and the way they responded to each other as if the world around them had disappeared. But what piqued the public's curiosity was what was happening behind the scenes. Several clips showed their interactions when the camera wasn't fully focused. Small moments that seemed simple, but held profound meaning for those who paid close attention. One moment went viral, when Zhang Linghe reflexively shielded Tian Xiwei from the crowd. The gesture was so spontaneous, as if it were a habit, not something created for the public. And from there, speculation began to emerge rapidly. Fans didn't stay silent. They pieced together the moments, piecing them together like a puzzle, slowly forming a bigger picture. Every smile, every touch, every interaction was analyzed with rapt attention. On the other hand, Tian Xiwei also displayed a gesture that was no less captivating. The way he laughed around Zhang Linghe felt different, more relaxed, more genuine. It was as if there was a sense of comfort that only arises when they are together. Yet, amidst all this, the two maintained a professional demeanor in public. There was no official statement, no clear confirmation, only silence, which only fueled curiosity. Some argued that this was simply part of a promotional stunt or simply a sense of closeness between colleagues. But many also felt there was something deeper, something that couldn't be faked. This phenomenon sparked debate among fans. Was this budding love? Or just an overinterpretation by those who had their hopes up? Interestingly, the more they tried to appear casual, the more unusual the moments became. Small things like glancing at each other when the camera isn't looking, or a smile that appears at an unexpected moment, are hard to ignore. Zhang Linghe is known for being quite private about his personal life. However, on several occasions, his expression seems different when he's around Tian Xiwei. There's a tenderness rarely seen before. Meanwhile, Tian Xiwei, who is usually cheerful and expressive, seems to have a different side when he's with Zhang Linghe. He's calmer, warmer, and more attentive. All of this has led the public to believe that something is developing between them. But again, without official confirmation, this remains a matter of speculation. Social media is filled with theories and analyses. Fans share their views, debate every detail, and hope that one day they'll get a definitive answer. Beneath it all, one thing is undeniable. Their relationship, whatever it may be, has managed to touch the hearts of many. There's beauty in this uncertainty, something that makes their story feel more alive. But is it really a special connection? Or is this just an illusion created by fans' hopes? The question lingers unanswered. What is clear is that Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei have created a rare phenomenon. A story that is not just about two individuals, but also about how the public perceives and interprets their every moment. Perhaps, in the end, the truth isn't what matters most. Because what makes this story so compelling is the emotional journey experienced by everyone who follows it. And until that day comes, the day when they might finally speak, the world will continue to ask, continue to guess, and continue to hope. Because in their silence, a story lives on, evolving, and captivating the hearts of all who witness it. As time passed, public attention on Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei only intensified. Every appearance, whether together or apart, sparked heated discussions among fans. Even the smallest social media posts became the subject of endless speculation. Some fans began to notice an interesting pattern. There were moments when the two were seen wearing matching styles, seemingly inadvertently displaying a sense of harmony. These details might seem trivial, but for those who follow every detail, they became clues that were hard to ignore. On the other hand, others tried to be more realistic, reminding them that the entertainment world is often filled with illusions designed to attract attention. The apparent closeness could be part of a strategy, not a reflection of a personal relationship. Still, there were some things that couldn't be explained by logic alone. Zhang Linghe's attention to Tian Xiwei in certain situations seemed too genuine to be an act. Likewise, Tian Xiwei's responses often seemed spontaneous and full of emotion. This led many to question the line between professional and personal feelings. Could it be that the two themselves were still trying to understand their true feelings? Or do they already know, but choose to keep it under wraps? Public pressure is certainly no easy feat when every move is scrutinized and analyzed. Maintaining privacy becomes a challenge in itself. Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei seem well aware of this, so they choose to remain cautious about revealing anything publicly. Interestingly, this cautious attitude is precisely what makes their story even more powerful. Because within every boundary they create, there's always a small gap that sparks new hope for fans. A fleeting smile, a quick glance, or a brief interaction can become a topic of conversation for days. Amid all the speculation, one thing is certain: their immense influence. Not only as talented actors, but also as two individuals who have successfully forged an emotional connection with fans through stories that aren't necessarily real, yet feel so intimate. And perhaps that's where the real appeal lies. Not in the certainty of their relationship, but in the mystery that continues to linger between Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei. A story that remains unfinished, that continues to evolve over time, and that keeps everyone waiting, in the hope that one day, this secret will be revealed. Amidst all the constant attention, one question remains: do they realize the profound impact of each small interaction they share? For the public, this is no longer mere coincidence, but rather a series of moments that feel like unfinished pieces of a story. Some fans have even begun to feel emotionally attached to this story. They're not just watching, but also experiencing it, hoping, worrying, and rejoicing in every possibility. Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei have, without realizing it, created a space where reality and imagination meet. But behind that hope lies the realization that not every story has an answer. It's possible that their relationship will remain a mystery, something only the two of them understand, without needing to share it with the world. And perhaps that's precisely what makes this story so special. Because in that uncertainty, Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei have delivered something rare, a story that isn't just watched, but felt, lived, and remembered by those who believe in the magic behind every coincidence.